This is a Flying Cow production.
Sup, losers? Here we are again for movie battles. You know what it is. Disney, Pixar, movie trivia. I am, of course, the reason you are all here. The Hammer, R. Clay J, the three-time movie battles champion. That's right. And I also have sensational Sorsha Masters. How you doing, Sorsha?
Doing all right. I'm here. I'm doing okay.
You are here. You are here. I'm glad that you're aware of that. That's good. But today we have a match. Of course. That's why we're here. We got a match to play. But very interesting match we have going down today because we have Mr. VHS Nazario Montenegro versus the Fairest Amanda VanHiel. Never really seen a match where both competitors suck so much. Not really sure who I would call in this match. No, you know what? I know exactly what's going to happen. They're going to play and they're going to be so bad that by the end of it, Boatman or Coho or somebody that I like is going to come in and just take it away from them and, you know, call themselves the winner. That happens, right?
I don't think that's quite the way it works, but I'm sure that's how you would like for it to happen.
Oh, absolutely. But like I said, this is a very interesting match because this match actually has title implications. That's right. If Amanda wins this match, she will be named the new #1 contender, and she will get a title match against Kelly. Boom. Or if Nazario wins, he doesn't get an automatic title shot, but he will get a #1 contender match, bring him one step closer to a title match. Very, very interesting. Like I said, both of these players are losers. Not sure how they got here, but they did. So, Sorsha, what do you say we go ahead and bring the competitors in?
Let's do that. Let's do that thing.
Okay, let's do it. All right. Introducing first. Representing your local video store with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats. He is coming soon to home video, Mr. VHS Nazario Montenegro. Nazario, how are you? Fresh off of your stint in the final 5 of the elimination gauntlet. You didn't win, though. That was Boatman. Yeah. But you actually came close. You almost impressed me. Almost. But here you are now in a match with title implications. So I gotta wonder, how are you feeling about actually being this close to a possible title match? Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
All right. That's all you got to say? You feel all right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Quite the conversationalist you are, Nazario. It's great. So why don't you go bye-bye while we bring in your opponent?
We'll be
okay. And his opponent, representing Sunshine and Rainbows with a record of 5 wins, 3 defeats, and 2 knockouts. She is a former #1 contender. She is the fairest of them all, Amanda VanHiel.
Hello. Thanks for having me on again.
I would say it's a pleasure, but really the pleasure's all yours. Gotta say, here you are knocking on the door of a second number one contender. You really are trying to give Hannah the run for her money of being the perpetual number one contender and never champion.
That's what she gets for beating me that time.
It's true. It's true. But how are you feeling about your chances today, Amanda?
I think I might be okay. I've watched a Disney movie or two in my time, and so I think I got a good shot at it.
That's good, considering that we talk about Disney movies. I'm glad you've seen one or two.
It's helpful.
It does help. It does help. All right. Well, what do you say we go ahead and bring Nazario back in here?
Sounds good.
There he is. All right. So now that we are all here, let us go ahead and get this started with the reading of the rules for round number one. So round one, you get 8 questions. You got 15 seconds. You get it right, you get a point. You get all 8 questions, you get a bonus point. You get your 3 repeats. You get your challenge. There's no stealing. You hear that, Nazario? No stealing. We good?
That's racial profiling, man.
You make me feel bad. Okay. So let's do this. Are our competitors ready?
Sure.
Sorsha, are you ready?
Sorsha, and yes.
I said Sorsha. All right. Then, all right. You guys are ready. I'm ready. Let's put the hammer down. And let us get started with round number one, question number one in the category of early classics and classics. These are, of course, the films of the 30s through the 50s. And your question. In the film, who frees Pinocchio from Stromboli's cage? We've got Pinocchio, the shortest, longest film that there is.
Right.
Feels like there's a lot going on, but it's not that long. It's definitely nightmare fuel. So it's got that going for it. Some good stuff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we are starting off with Nazario.
Blue Fairy.
The Blue Fairy is correct. Amanda.
Well, me being me, I got in my head again and knew it was Blue Fairy and Jiminy Cricket. Already starting off with getting in my own head.
We are starting off with a 1-point lead for Nazario. Going into question number 2.
All right. Going into question number 2 in the category of Renaissance, mostly the 90s. In The Hunchback of Notre Dame, who provides the voice of Captain Phoebus, Frollo's captain of the guard?
The voice of Captain Phoebus. That's an odd name. Kind of a fun one to say though. Phoebus. Hi. I gotta say, not exactly what I would expect when I hear the name Phoebus. I would more expect, a character played by Wallace Shawn. Hi, I'm Phoebus. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
All right, Amanda, we are going to start with you, ma'am.
I couldn't think of anybody, but there is a Pokemon called Phoebus, but it's spelled differently.
Oh, well, there you go.
We learned a fun fact. And Nazario, what you got?
Kevin Kline.
Kevin Kline is correct. One of my favorite actors.
All right, so Nazario is currently up by 2, going into question number 3 in the category of Dark Times. These are the films of the 2000s. And your question: what is the name of the legendary pirate whose treasure they are seeking in Treasure Planet? Legendary pirate, Treasure Planet. This film did not do very well when it first came out, but I know people that absolutely love this movie. I gotta say, for a Treasure Island story, it's pretty decent.
It's pretty decent. A little forgettable at times, but it's decent.
Yeah, there are definitely some things you remember more than others, but 5. 4.
Repeat.
Okay. Using a repeat, that is Nazario's first. All right, and the question: what is the name of the legendary pirate captain whose treasure they are seeking in Treasure Planet? Like I said, I grew up watching actually the live action Disney version of Treasure Island. Big fan as a kid. Long John Silver.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
my hero. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And we are starting with Nazario.
Is it Captain Flint?
It is Captain Flint. And Amanda
Didn't get it.
did not get it. So Amanda's struggling a little
I'm
bit
not having a good day today.
to get on the board, but sometimes it's just that first question that you need. And I don't know why I'm being nice to you, Amanda, but I am.
I appreciate it.
It is a gift. All right. So up 3-0 going into question number 4.
All right. Question number 4 is in the category of Pixar. In Luca, the second leg of the Porto Rosso Cup is an eating contest of what type of food?
Oh,
Luca, that you seen Luca there, Sorsha?
I have seen Luca. I have.
Yeah, is that the fish people that change into people.
Yeah.
And
That's a good summary.
yeah, it's fun. It's
fun.
it's a nice pleasant watch, I think. Yeah, in 5.
Speaks to my Italian soul.
There you go. 2, 1. I forgot. You made me forget how to count, Sorsha. All right.
All right, Amanda, we're going to start with you.
This is just my day of not knowing anything. I don't know. I put calamari.
Calamari is incorrect. Nazario, what do you have?
pasta.
Pasta is correct.
Is pasta. Okay, so Nazario is currently up by 4. Going into question number 5 in the category of hybrid and Muppets. These are, of course, the live action animation hybrids and Muppets films. And your question: in Muppets Most Wanted, what is the name of the criminal mastermind who bears a striking resemblance to Kermit?
Ah, Muppets.
The
I love-
Muppets, yeah. I big fan of the Muppets films. You know, obviously I like some more than others. But this one was is okay.
That's all right.
Nazario, big fan apparently. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we are starting with Nazaria.
Constantine.
Constantine is correct. Amanda.
You know, one of these days we're gonna have a question that I know the answer to. So I put something I thought would be funny, and I put Robin because I thought it'd be hilarious if Robin was the villain.
That would be quite a twist. Would be quite the twist. All right. So Nazario building quite the lead, up by 5, going into the next question.
All right. In the next question, we are in the category of The Decline in Wilderness. These are the films of the 60s through to the 80s. In The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, who offers their professional services to remove Pooh from Rabbit's house?
Winnie the Pooh, of course. It's been said many times. Lots of people like Winnie the Pooh. Yay.
I take it you're not a fan?
You know, I like it. You know, it's fine. It's pleasant. It's nice and you know, comfy kind of thing. But yeah, you know, there are better characters out there. That's all I'm saying. 5,
You know.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Amanda, we are going to start with you.
Is it Tigger? It wasn't.
Tigger is incorrect. And Nazario, what you got?
Owl.
That
I
is
was
also yeah.
Okay, that was the one that was in my head. So I was gonna be mad.
We're looking for Gopher.
Oh, that was the other one in my head. It was between those
right.
3.
Yeah. So,
Someone got that one.
yeah, no one got that one, which means that Nazario does not have a perfect round on the way. However, he still is up by 5 going into question number 7. That is in the category of everyone's favorite, package films. And your question. In the film, Make Mine Music, there is a featured love story between 2 hats. What is the name of the blue bonnet? These package
Like
films.
first name, right?
First name. Yes, first name. All right. So, Sorsha, how much do you know about these package films? Watch any of them? Care anything about any of them?
Watched a couple. I have one favorite in particular, and it is not Make Mine Music.
Not Make Mine Music. Okay.
Aw.
All right. One of these days, you'll have to do your package films. Top 5. 6. There's only 6. In 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And we're starting with Nazario.
Johnny, Fedora, and Alice Blue Bonnet.
Alice is correct. And Amanda.
I put Lavender Blue because I just remember that song.
Dilly Dilly.
Yep. It gets stuck in my head
Absolutely.
sometimes.
All right. So Amanda having a bit of a
Amanda's
tough
having a bad
time
day.
here.
That's all right.
Going into the final question in round number 1.
All right. Question number 8 in the category of CG Revolution, the 2010s to now. In Encanto, what is the name of Mirabel's seemingly perfect older sister who has the ability to control plants?
You seen Encanto there, Sorsha?
Not gonna lie, this has become one of my favorite Disney movies in a very short amount of time.
Wow. That, you know what? I don't think you're alone there. A lot of people have that feeling. Gotta say, love the music. Really grooving to the music. Fun stuff. And we are at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Amanda, we're gonna start with you.
Haven't seen it. I know.
All right,
Yeah, so I don't have an answer.
Nazario, what you got?
Isabella, your boyfriend's here.
Isabella is correct, and thank you. We don't talk about Bruno.
All right, so with that, Nazario is currently up by 7 going into round number 2. However, you never know what could happen in round number 2. Amanda could just get a great category and blow it out of the water. So we will just have to see what happens. Let's go ahead and bring up the rules for round number 2. So in round number 2, you get a wheel, you get to spin it. If you land on an opponent's choice, that's bad. Don't do that. All right, you get 4 questions. They're worth 2 points. You can do multiple choice, but then you only get 1 point. You got 15 seconds. Opponents can steal this time. That's right. This round's all you, Amanda. Repeats, challenges, you still got them. All right, we're good? Gravy. All right. All right, so Nazario, you are currently in the lead. You get the choice. Would you like to spin first or defer to Amanda?
I'll go first.
All right, so Nazario is going to go first. All right, so we're going to bring up Nazario's wheel. Nazario, can you see the wheel?
Yes.
All right, then Nazario, this spin is yours. And waiting for the clarification. Yes, you have landed on Muppets. Would you like to keep it or would you like to spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right, so Nazario, one of the few people that would stick with Muppets, and he is sticking with it, so he is going to get 4 questions in the category of Muppets. And Nazario, aren't you lucky? You're going to get these questions from me. Contain your excitement a little bit more, Nazario. You're too excited. All right, so you're excused. All right, so we are going to go ahead in this round. The 4 questions in the category of Muppets. And your first question. In The Muppet Christmas Carol, what does Fozziwig sell in his factory?
Robert Chickens.
Rubber chickens is correct for 2 points. All right. Question number 2. In The Muppets Take Manhattan, after getting amnesia, what name does Kermit go by?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice it is. And your options there. Is it A, Will, B, Gil, C, Bill, or D, Phil?
The Gil?
Gil is incorrect. So, Amanda, you're going to get the opportunity to steal. And the question, in The Muppets Take Manhattan, after getting amnesia, what name does Kermit go by? Is it A, Will, B, Gil, C, Bill, or D, Phil?
I want to say C, Bill.
C, Bill is also incorrect. We were looking for Phil.
Phil. Oh, okay.
Phil. Yes. All right. So no points there. Going to the third question in this round. What famous comedian played prison guard Nadia in Muppets Most Wanted?
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey is correct for 2 points. All right. And your final question in the category of Muppets. What professional wrestler plays a Covenant operative in Muppets from Space?
By far the worst of all the movies, it's Hulk Hogan.
It is Hulk Hogan. That is correct. So with that, Nazario is currently leading Amanda by 13. But Amanda still gets a spin here. Obviously, she's just hoping for something good. We will go ahead and bring up the wheel for Amanda. Amanda, can you see the wheel?
I can see the wheel.
Good. Then here's your spin. All right, looking for something good that Amanda can really sink her teeth in. And Amanda has landed on opponent's choice. Ooh, the game really does not like Amanda today.
Not having a good day.
Nazario, you get the choice. What would you like to assign Amanda with? Do you need the wheel?
Nah. Give her release dates.
Movie release dates.
Mean.
It is.
Okay.
All right, so Amanda, unfortunately landing on opponent's choice, is going to get 4 questions in the category of movie release dates. So Sorsha is going to be asking these questions to Amanda.
All right. Okay, Amanda, your first question in the category of movie release dates. Frankenweenie was released in what year?
And I can have multiple choice?
Yes.
All right, I would like the multiple choice.
All right, we're going with multiple choice. Is it A, 2010, B, 2011, C, 2012, or D, 2013?
I want to say it was 2010.
2010 is incorrect.
Crap. Okay.
Nazario, you have the opportunity to steal, so I'll read that question and all of the answers again. Frankenweenie was released in what year? A, 2010, B, 2011, C, 2012, or D, 2013?
2012.
2012 is correct.
All right, so Nazario is now up by 14.
Okay, your second question. What year saw the release of Monsters, Inc.?
2001.
2001 is correct for 2 points.
For 2 points. Amanda not going down without a fight.
Nope.
She's going to have to
Alright.
get at least one more of these for 2 points in order to stay in this, but she is still in it.
All right, question number 3, your penultimate question. The hybrid film Mary Poppins Returns was released in what year?
Multiple choice.
All right, we're going with multiple choice. Is it A, 2015, B, 2016, C, 2017, or D, 2018?
– 2018.
2018 is correct for 1 point.
All right, so we are now in the situation. If Amanda can get this next question correct for either 1 point or 2 points, she will remain in it. She'll have a tough road in round 3, but she will remain in it. However, if she misses at all, whether Nazario steals or not, she will be knocked out.
Okay.
All right. Your final question in movie release dates. In what year was Muppet Christmas Carol released?
Multiple choice.
All right, we're going with multiple choice. Is it A, 1990, B, 1991, C, 1992, or D, 1993?
92.
92 is correct.
And we are going to round number 3. Amanda pulls out just enough. She is within 10 points. Like I said, it's going to be a tough round 3, but she has made it here, has robbed Nazario of his KO, of his knockout. We'll just have to see what happens from there. All right, so let's go ahead and bring up the rules for round number 3. All right, in round number 3, competitors, you know this. You get 3 numbers from 1 to 20. You get 3 questions, 2, 3, 5 points. You get 15 seconds. There's no stealing or multiple choice. You got your repeats. You got your challenges. Everybody good? Awesome. All right. So, Nazario, you're in the lead. So you get to choose. What 3 numbers would you like?
Give me 1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
2. I think.
How far up can I get?
20.
What is 20?
Mm-hmm.
3.
Oh, I see what you did there. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Nazario can count to 3, everyone. Okay. So, we are now going to Amanda for her 3 numbers.
Let's do 5, 15, and 20.
5, 15, and 20. All right. We are going to go into this round number 3. Now, like I said, Amanda's got a tough road ahead of her. In order to have the possibility of winning this match, she is going to have to hit her 2, her 3, and her 5 just to send it back to Nazario. And then that means that Nazario would have to miss all of his questions and lose in sudden death. But if anybody could do that, we know it's Nazario. So let's go ahead and move forward with Amanda's 2-point question to start this off. Amanda, you chose number 5. That relates to the category of princesses.
All right.
And Amanda, your question for 2 points to stay alive. In the film, what country does Mulan live in?
China.
Are you sure about that? Because you're
Yes.
correct. All right, for 2 points. Very good. Currently only down by 8. No big deal.
Better than being at 0.
Right? Going now to your 3-point question. In the category of early classics and classics. These are, of course, the films from the 30s to the 50s, mostly. All right? And your question. In Alice in Wonderland, while at his house, the White Rabbit keeps mistakenly calling Alice what name? And a reminder, you still have all 3 of your repeats. In 5.
Could I get a repeat?
Yes, that is your first one. Right. And the question in the category of early classics and classics. In Alice in Wonderland, while at his house, the White Rabbit keeps mistakenly calling Alice by what name?
Oh gosh, I have no idea. Judy. I don't know.
And your Your winner by TKO, Mr. VHS, Nazario Montenegro. We were looking for Marianne.
Marianne. Oh, okay. I can hear him saying that now.
Yes.
I can absolutely hear him saying that.
All right. So, obviously not Amanda's best day, but, she showed in that second and third round that she was not going to quit. She did not give up. She pushed Nazario, did not give him that knockout. Sometimes it's just not your day. It sucks, but it happens.
It happens.
So, that means that Nazario will now be moving on to, a new match. Somebody else coming up. And I get the pleasure of announcing right now who that's going to be. So, because of his win, Nazario will now be facing for the number one contendership and his opportunity at the Movie Battles Championship. He will play Mad Dog Brian Nussbaum, one of only two people who has beaten Nazario. Oh, that's so funny. That's great. But what do you say we go ahead and talk to these competitors about this match?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. So here we have the Fairest, Amanda VanHiel, unfortunately coming up short in this match. And Amanda, I felt so bad. This was not your match today.
No, it wasn't.
Obviously in round one, you weren't able to answer a single question. Were there any that you were close on that you just couldn't get your mind around? Like what?
Yeah,
what were you
I think
thinking during that?
I got in my head on the first one and put Jiminy Cricket, knowing it should have been Blue Fairy. Like I could even see her in my head. I'm like, it's Blue Fairy. And I was like, maybe it's not. Maybe it's Jiminy Cricket. So I wrote that down. And I think that just threw me off for the whole thing because I should have been able to get Gopher because I knew it wasn't Tigger. Then I was like, okay, it's either Gopher or Owl. And then I was like, and then Tigger hopped into my mind. I was like, oh, maybe it was me.
Appropriately, he bounced in.
He bounced into mine. Yeah. It was like, oh, ta-ta for now.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. You hate to see any competitor, have the game like that. But like I said, I think you actually handled yourself pretty well in round two, especially getting opponent's choice after that type of round one. And then getting opponent's choice, but you did well enough to stay in the match. You were able to squeeze 4 points out of that. You got your 2, and then that 3. I mean, it just comes down to recall. Like, how were you at all close, or were you you're not gonna get there?
I knew I wasn't gonna get that one. Like, and the thing is like once you said it, I could hear it and I could see it. Like, it all clicked immediately. And so I just blanked on it. Sometimes I just blank.
No, I get it, but I do have to correct you real quick, Amanda. I didn't say a thing in that match.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're evil twin. Doppelganger.
I guess some people say we look alike. I don't really see it.
Your doppelganger. You're the other person. The other host. The
other guy. The hammer. That guy.
The hammer.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I get it. Apparently we look a little similar. That 3-pointer just wasn't there for you. But I think you did your best in a match that just wasn't your day. But
it wasn't my day.
I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what you might have coming up, because I think you and I both know you're better than this match.
Yeah, I can have a redemption battle.
Absolutely. Well, it's always great to see you, Amanda, and I definitely look forward to seeing you get the opportunity to avenge this loss.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time. And here we have today's winner. Nazario didn't quite get the knockout, but you did get the TKO. So first of all, how are you feeling about this match? Obviously, you had a pretty solid showing. You went, nearly perfect in round one. And then you, I believe, only missed one of your Muppets questions, but were able to get a steal off of Amanda. So you ended up with 7 points in both rounds. Not bad. How are you feeling about your performance today?
Pretty good. You asked me that the one insane Muppet question because you knew the 4 frogs have names that rhyme with Phil. Right?
It's intended to be a little difficult, but yeah, if you remember that scene, it's Bill, Gil, Jill, and Phil. Yeah.
I was between Gil and Phil. I guess I picked wrong.
Yeah. It's tough. But that's where I gotta say, I am glad that at least you're one of the few that actually chose to go with the Muppets category, because most are finding it rather challenging.
It's a bunch of good movies. Except Muppets in Space.
Yeah. Which you had one of those, but you got it right.
I saw it, but it's still shit.
Right, yeah. So the Hammer did announce right before the interview that your competitor for the #1 contender match has been named. You are going to get another shot at Mad Dog Brian Nussbaum. How are you feeling? Because as he mentioned, that is one of only 2 losses that you have in movie battles. How are you feeling about the opportunity to go up against Brian one more time?
That man ruined my debut in this league. And I thought I got my payback at the gauntlet, but I guess officially we will have to meet again. Can I ask you one thing though?
Sure.
Can we ban classic actors and actresses from the match?
That kind of stuff in round 2 and 3, it just comes up.
I can offer no strengths, but ban that. We can make a deal here.
We'll have your people call my people, okay? We'll figure it out. But you do now have a shot at a #1 contendership, and if you win that,
I get to lose to Kelly.
Well, you get an opportunity at Kelly. Look, I get how good Kelly is, but
ridiculous.
Everybody comes in just assuming they're going to lose to Kelly. Does anybody think they're going to win that way?
I have no idea. I would be interested in playing a 5-round match, though. Haven't done that yet. Looks like fun.
Yeah, if you are able to beat Brian, then you will get your opportunity. So, good luck to you in your next match, and we'll see you then.
Thank you, man.
Bye. All right, so there you have it. We have a #1 contendership match set. We have Nazario Montenegro going up against Mad Dog Brian Nussbaum. The winner will face Mad Madam Kelly Meehan. I don't know about you, Sorsha, but I'm excited.
Oh, I'm very excited.
So I gotta ask, this match between Nazario and Mad Dog, who you got? Who you got?
For me, they're both strong. I think it's going to come down to what categories they get dealt.
It's true. It's true. Although I see you evading the question, I'm not afraid of it. I'm going to pick Brian Nussbaum, Mad Dog's going to take it. He's going to get his title shot. The Hammer said it. It's done.
I don't play favorites, so you
I
like
do.
who you like.
All the time.
Of course you do. You
But
have an affinity for people named Caleb.
it's not my fault that some of the best players in the league have the same name. But look, here we are. We had a great match. We got another great one coming up, but I'm all done for now. So it's been your pleasure, and bye-bye.